The warden poked at the poster on the wall with his finger, only to find his entire arm went straight through. When he tore it down, he discovered a tunnel that had appeared out of nowhere. This was supposedly the strictest prison in history. A new batch of inmates had just arrived. Red, a black inmate, bet that the chubby guy Andy would be the first to crack. Another prisoner, Q, put his money on someone named Martin. Later, Andy started chatting with Red regularly since Red could get his hands on all sorts of weird stuff. One day, Andy approached Red again, this time asking for a hammer. He wanted to carve Star Wars characters out of stone. The guy was a total Star Wars nerd. That single conversation was enough for them to know they'd be friends for life. The next day, the warden walked straight through the cell block. He took a liking to Andy's Star Wars carvings and decided to confiscate them to sell. The warden promised to take care of anyone who was bullying him. After that, Boggs ended up in a wheelchair, unable to walk, while Andy could no longer pass gas without making a sound. Andy landed a job cleaning the offices. One day, he found a record in a file folder. He put on the player, and soon the entire prison was filled with melancholy music. For playing music without permission, Andy got 2 months in solitary. This completely changed his outlook. Andy told Red about his escape plan. He was getting out that very night. The next morning, the guards started their usual inspection, but Andy was nowhere to be found. They searched the entire prison with no sign of him. The warden, furious, threw a rock at the poster, which left a small hole. When he reached in, he discovered a tunnel behind the wall. Andy had escaped the night before. He picked up a large rock and, using the sound of the warden watching friends as cover, smashed through the sewage pipe with quick, powerful blows. Finally, not long after, Andy successfully made his escape. He ripped off his clothes and stood in the pouring rain, savoring the sweet taste of freedom. Days later, Red's parole was approved. The first thing he did after leaving prison was keep his promise. As agreed, he went to the oak tree in Clinton and found the gift Andy had left him, a letter and some cash. Dear Red, if you've made it this far, maybe you're willing to go a little further. You remember the name of that Mexican town, right? And he never got to see Red again. Until his dying day, he thought Red had taken the $1,200 and split.